GeoHard 3 here, playing in the dirt. Supplementary, messing in the mud, or mingling in the marsh. Here's my baby tadpoles. They are getting bigger. This is day 3 or 4. I forgot where I'm at. I think this is day 4. But anyway, these guys are growing, and I can't get a good picture of them, but yeah, these are going to be froggies if they don't have a mishap or somebody tips over the jar or drinks from it. No telling. But yep, baby tadpoles. They're getting bigger. Saying a little bit better than 1/4 of an inch now. And I'm quite sure maybe in another day or two you might see vestigial, if that's the right word, stubs of legs and arms growing out from their bodies. Right now they're little tadpole shaped things. Trying to find something else to compare them to. Or baby fish. What the hell is that? Okay, something on the outside. Yeah, something on the outside. But anyway, day 3, the tadpoles. The water is drying up. I'm not sure if I should do a little humane thing or let Mother Nature do what it does best, kill things, let them die, and run the hose and fill up these trenches. Again, these are little canals made from my truck, and I decided not to park over there, being nice and let little critters come to their full development. Again, I threw a couple goldfish in there. Let me see if I can spot the goldfish. One died. I got a floater. Named him Darwin. Yeah, and I mowed the lawn. There's a lot of debris from the clippings in it. And there's my tennis ball. That got launched from the lawnmower. Don't see it. There's the dead one next to that rectangle piece of paper. And sorry, Darwin. Yeah, I don't see. I put that big clump of grass in there to provide shade. And this has gotten really murky. But you still see little critters in here. And if you hear in the background, those are frogs doing their mating calls. You see them swimming about. Those are tadpoles. Full lot of them. Yeah, I'm going to say it's easily, man, if I measured off, say, a 3-foot section, a yard section, and looking at that, I'm going to say it's easily about 800 of them. 800 to maybe 1,000 in just a 3-foot space. And this canal is probably about 20 yards. But it's getting ever smaller. In fact, I put a reference mark over here to see how it was going down. Okay, this little vertical twig here, I put right at the water's edge, and you can see it's receding. There's one that's kind of struggling. Let's see, I can close without falling in. That's one. He's past the water line. I'm quite sure a few of them either dried up. And I saw some little paw prints in here. I don't know if it was a raccoon or, laugh bird or whatever, but I did see bird tracks in here. And I don't know if these things would be worth trying to make a meal out of for them. But I'm quite sure these other little woodland critters that would probably uh, come out here to the water's edge, get a drink, and then find out they get a little extra something for their travels. Well, anyway, these are my jennies. Nighttime gen, just to run a little essential stuff. Lights, TV, radio, CPAP, chargers for phones, etc. But during the daytime, I got the big ones out, Huff and Puff. And I don't know if anybody knows the reference to Huff and Puff. Post it below on my comment section if you know who's Huff and Puff. But anyway, here's all my little tadpoles. Just got a message from someone. Anyway, all right. Take care, folks. Get out, enjoy nature, breathe. There's a lot to appreciate outdoors. Hear the bird calls. It's quiet right now that I was trying to do a dramatic end and then the damn bird stopped. But anyway, get out, enjoy the life, get some fresh air, and appreciate what's around you. Damn, we've been confined for a little while with this COVID-19, and I think everybody should get out. You want to go run to the bars and to the malls and, to all the places where you'll be bumping up and cussing and spitting and breathing on each other. And next thing you know, this is going to come back and boomerang. And which is what it is. Our people had a major gut check, and again had to take action with Mr. Floyd, God rest him peacefully. Okay, there's a little bird. So it must be birds coming in, chomping down on these little guys. But yeah, they've gone out and protested and voiced their opinion, and there became a little confrontational, a lot of little confrontations. Things had spiraled out of control, and there were confrontations and a lot of arrests, violence, and people just can't stand this. I mean, you've tried to do something diplomatically and sat down and spoke, and church pastors and ministers and everybody want to come and sit down with the folks from the city and try and hash out some kind of plan to get better and equal treatment. And I'm going to keep my religious thoughts subtle, but there comes a time where you have to take matters in your own hand instead of sitting down and praying and hoping and wishing or chanting or whatever it is that people do to try and bring a change to a drastic situation. And that's what our people did. We got out in the streets and marched. We voiced our feelings as loud as we could, and sometimes knowing that, okay, their answer would be, we'll take care of it. That's not good enough. You said that 2 weeks ago. You said it 2 months ago, 2 years ago, 2 decades ago, 2 centuries ago, 3 centuries ago. We'll take care of it. Wink, wink. And at a point, how long are you going to sit still and be an occasional target? And I heard a speaker talking about this subject that, they do what they do because they know there are no consequences being paid. You do that to other people of ethnic groups that have economic power, and they'll shut shit down. So there it is. They won't mess with other folks because of that reason, but us that, we're struggling to gain a foothold in a system that, you know, that prides itself in preventing us from getting that foothold. But there it is. I'm sorry, my 2 cents. But anyway, I think my blood pressure is going up. I'm going to stay out here for a little bit longer and enjoy this breeze and enjoy nature and try and get myself back to even keel. Anyway, GO3 here, messing in the mud. Was playing in the dirt, but it's messing in the mud right now. Oh, I did plant some cantaloupe seeds a couple days ago. Forgot where the hell I did it. I think I might have had a couple beers and just went Johnny Appleseed out here. Well, anyway, take care, folks. Much love. Enjoy nature. Ciao.